Thoughts and Friends podcast episode 105. Bobby is here. Wes is here. We're going to talk boobies. We're going to talk Bachelor in Paradise. That's probably it. Those are the two main things on the docket for today's discussion.
Top 5 on the list of my favorite things at this point. After these last 2 episodes, I might be one of the biggest fans of both of those things. I mean, these 2 episodes were the two. I mean, I've long been a boob guy. Let's make that clear. But Bachelor in Paradise, I can't get enough of it.
It's so good.
I love the show.
It makes everything else worth it, in my opinion. Like, makes watching the regular seasons worth it.
Yeah, I am loving it. Obviously, it's great. It is everything that the regular seasons are not and lack. There's no empathy, no love lost between the producers and the people on the show. They are putting them through the goddamn ringer, putting their hearts through a fucking meat grinder. It's excellent. It's my dreams come true.
Yeah, I think it's got to the point, I think, in the show where I think they need to, maybe there's just one couple. It feels like we can stop testing Brandon and Serene. We'll get into the show, but like maybe just let them leave. I don't know how this works. Like how many times we got to split them up? I don't know. It seems like they're probably good.
Yeah.
Like how many new people? I feel like we're really due to kick some people out. We need to thin the herd.
We're gonna get new people every week until the final week.
Like, what kind of sick pups out there? Like, get rid of all this drama stuff. I want to see Brandon and Serene fall in love. That's what I'm tuning in for. Nobody wants it. Nobody cares.
They win the show.
If every single one of these relationships crashed and burned and they all ended in basically everyone on this beach hating each other, I would love it.
I guess he could propose early and they could leave early, but I doubt that happens.
Yeah, we're going to get, 25 minutes a week, every week, dedicated to, I love you too. You're my person. Fast forward.
His lips quivering. He's talking about her. He's such a sissy.
To be fair, it is against human nature to turn down free vacation in Mexico. So I'd probably just hang tight too.
I would hang tight for sure.
He can go back to where is Brandon from? Do we remember?
I was just about to say.
I want to say somewhere warm.
Really? I don't know. And I don't know where Serene's from either.
Did they even do hometowns in Michelle's season? I don't think they did, actually. Or did they?
They didn't actually go to
COVID.
Their hometowns. The families went to them.
Yeah. So I guess we don't know, or we don't remember because they didn't go. He seems like a Florida type of guy.
That would make sense.
Louisiana type of guy. I don't know. Seems like he's from the South. No?
Not Louisiana. Brandon?
I don't know.
There's no way he's from Louisiana. I'm not a huge fan of people from Louisiana.
I'm not sure I know a single person in real life from Louisiana, if I'm being totally honest with you.
Which honestly, maybe Brandon is from. Maybe Brandon is from, because I don't like people from Louisiana. And I don't like Brandon.
We know you don't. We know you don't for no good reason. For no good reason.
How could you not? How could you not like him? His boyish charm.
It's just like
dashing good looks.
Junior prom. He looks like a little kid. So I'm not a pedophile.
He's got a weird shaped mouth, I've decided.
It's like little and he's like, oh, trying not to cry all the time about her. Like, it's so stupid. Good for them, but like, I'm so beyond over him.
Wes, who's your favorite gal on the show right now? If you had to, put your heart on the line, who would you be pursuing a connection with down there on that beach right now?
Oh,
say it's night one, everyone steps on the beach, no one's got any predisposed connections. Who are you making a beeline for?
Well, coming into the show, it would have been Genevieve for sure, but I've now come to find out that I do in fact hate her, and I've moved forward with hating Genevieve, and at this point, it's going to be a no for me. I mean, Victoria obviously is just unbelievably attractive.
Smoke.
That we'll talk about the conversation she had with Johnny. That was
tough to listen to.
Tough look for my guy Johnny.
Yeah, that was bad.
Tough look for Johnny. When she asked him, like, what do you
Yeah.
do for a job? Like, what are your career goals? And he was like, I just
Come
like
on.
vibe.
Oh,
I just like,
passionate.
dude, I just vibe. I'm
Like,
about
why does
vibes.
that even matter, dude?
Yeah.
That was the first time where someone was like, so do you like earn money? Do you have like what do you and everyone and he reacted like, that's fucked up of you to ask. We're paradise. You kidding? That's kind of messed up that you would ask something like that.
What a little
Do I live with my mom?
materialistic bitch.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, all you care about
tough.
is money. Well, you don't have a job, Johnny, so that's a little different than only caring about money.
Yeah.
I care about having no money.
Yeah.
I thought there was one of these gals that you've been swooning over in the group chat. I can't remember who. Yeah.
Oh
with the
yeah.
big
Yes,
juicy tits.
Yeah. The big JTs.
Nice.
And segueing that, I'm trying to podcast.
Sure. No, I have been pretty into Danielle in the group chat. Although, like, we don't really know anything. We're just kind of letting her and Michael just hang out. We haven't really seen her in a couple episodes. She does get a lot of screen time on the
interviews,
the interviews for sure. And that's where we've noticed that she's been very generous with the amount of skin she's willing to show in those interviews. She's wearing very scantily clad in our interviews for Danielle. And we got talking in the group chat, real or fake, and it's pretty clear that they're as fake as it gets. But myself,
Good work, though.
in the wild, no, they look great. In the wild, I couldn't tell you real or fake on just the innocent passerby. No clue ever.
Same.
Yeah.
And so
those were pretty obvious.
Pretty obvious.
We've made a little exercise here. Bobby is very familiar. She kind of works in and around that field, so she's got a
in
pretty
and around
keen,
titties.
Yeah, she's got a pretty keen eye for these sorts of things. So she's put together a little list, a little presentation, I guess. And Wester and I are going to try and guess real or fake. Let me
complete 180 from last week.
Yeah, what did we even talk about last week?
Last
Fucking
week
boring shit.
Sometimes we talk hot guys, sometimes we talk hot girls. You never know what you're going to get.
We are a diverse group.
Yeah.
Sex positive, whatever way you float. If you like chicks, if you like dudes, you're welcome here. You're welcome.
Yeah. Do one for you, do one for them,
Here we go. Nice rack, real or fake. I enjoyed the presentation, if we're being honest.
It is actually. It is quite nice.
I like it's good. All right. First one.
clear?
Any intro needed here, Bobby? Anything we need to know? It's just pictures of women. Wes and I are gonna say
I did a mix of pop culture women and Bachelor women. So that
very nice touch.
Just want to confirm, for a fact the answer to all these. Or
I mean allegedly,
that's the thing.
Because celebrities don't say my tits are fake.
But I could Google an article of some. It's not just it looks pretty fake to me. It's just there's some sort of.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's all pretty. There is one I'm torn on, and I can't decide.
All right, we'll discuss.
One of these, whatever.
This
Play
is
the
all
damn
alleged.
slideshow.
Kim Kardashian. I mean,
all right. So snap decision would be fake because a lot of work, a lot of fake about the rest of her. Snap would be fake, but I'm on to Bobby. She could be throwing a wrench into this.
It does feel like throwing us off the scent because obviously a lot of gear, a lot of equipment on that gal.
But this picture, if you just had to judge off this photo, are you thinking they look fake?
I wish there was a zoom feature here.
I'd like to zoom on the breast, please.
Whoops. Up. Close your eyes. Let me get close to my screen here. I mean, I don't know. But here's the thing with Kim. I guess not really. For the most part, she's getting the best of the best done. So if anyone was going to be able to hide it, it would be her.
That's true.
The ass, they went a little.
We got a little out of bounds with the ass.
We went a little crazy on it, and I think she's pared it back a little bit, which I didn't know was a thing. But she is you can kind of twist that little lever and get it just right. I assume tits aren't quite the same, but I don't know that to be a fact.
Okay.
Wes and I are both going to guess yes. Is that?
I'm going to guess that they. Man, I think it's going to be real, but I'll guess not real.
Fake.
Yeah,
Both.
They've got to be fake. Again, she's someone that doesn't disclose it, but I'm pretty sure she did. No, I'm pretty sure back in like the early seasons of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, she did confirm that her boobs were fake.
Okay. I mean,
she's never admitted to her butt being fake.
Kim,
I mean,
come on.
Kim.
Right.
Kim.
Spade's a spade.
Come
on.
But those look great.
1 for 1.
That's a really good boob job.
They do look great. They do look great.
People go too big. They just go way too big, and it's off-putting.
And you know how small Kim is in person? Like, she's shorter than me. I'm 5'3". She's like 5'1". And she weighs like 100 pounds.
My God.
She's a tiny human.
I bet that ass is ginormous. Ginormous.
Sorry, what?
It's gymongous. Ginormous. My ginormous.
Right. We're 1 for 1.
Right.
This shit's easy. Shit's easy.
Lace of Bachelor in Paradise fame.
So
her face, she certainly had some procedures done on her face. So that's
for sure
a red flag.
Happened in there.
The nose is a little too buttony. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What's your analysis here, Wes? I'm going to lean fake because, if you're going to do the face, you might as well do the cans also.
But if you look at the picture, do they look fake there, or are you just going off context clues here?
I think they look fake.
They look a little too.
They're too perfect. Too round and
not a lot of
sitting real high.
A little weightless, it's not like he's wearing a full sports bra there.
Pretty high.
Got it. Okay.
Not a lot of gravity. Not a lot of gravity taking effect here for Lace.
Those are indeed fake.
Yeah.
Shit's easy, dude.
Yeah.
Nice. Congrats, guys.
He looks great. Body looks great. I'll give it to Lace.
Well, how do you feel about the rest of it? How do you feel about the face?
So bad.
It's worse than the body.
Okay, fair enough. That's all you needed to say. Go on.
I don't know.
I just wish she wouldn't do so much work to her face, because she didn't need that much work, and I just don't think that it was necessary.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I felt bad for Lace this episode. I'll be honest with you, but we'll get to that a little bit later.
We'll get into it.
Next contestant, Serene. I would assume no. She doesn't seem to have the biggest breasts. They seem pretty normal to me. Am I crazy for having that opinion?
No, I don't think you're crazy.
She has she's a very slight build. So I think fake tits would really look a little insane on her body in a kind of obvious way.
Yeah, you can get really small fake tits, but yeah, I think that I understand.
What's the point though,
It's that or nothing, flat as a board.
Well, yeah.
I will point out that you see right underneath her swimsuit there, under her right breast.
Her right breast, sure.
Or it's your left, but her right. I'm pretty sure those are nipples. I'm pretty sure she has extra nipples. I noticed that.
Interesting.
Are we talking right here?
Yeah.
Right where the arrow's pointing there? If you're not watching this at home on YouTube, you're missing out.
Yeah, you're absolutely doing it wrong.
So it's pretty common for people to have extra nipples, more common than you would think. Sometimes in the office, we would do biopsies on people. They thought it was a weird mole, and it was just a fucking nipple. So I think that she's got a few extra nips on her.
Okay. She does have another mole here, so
I know, but that one looks like a nipple too.
This looks like a nipple?
On camera. Just wait for next week and look at it. I think it looks like she's got a few extra nips on her.
She's just Nip City.
Nip City.
Serene's got nips coming out of her fucking eyes.
I'm gonna say all 4 of them are real.
Yeah, real nips.
I would assume they're all real too.
Yeah, I assume the lone wolf nips are not added on. I assume if she has 4 nipples, she didn't get
tattooed
2
extra nipples.
extra nips.
Oh yeah,
Doc, I just want 1 extra nipple, like right below my rib cage. Can you do that
just
for me?
one, like
Sure,
just
I do that all the
throw an
time,
extra
Serene.
nip on there.
nothing too gaudy, just like right here below the, just nice and a nice
Classy.
subtle nip. Okay,
Not
next,
too much.
Serene, next.
Blake Lively.
Interesting. God, what an absolute fox. What a queen. Man.
She is a queen.
Jeez.
Man, they sure are perky,
You know,
huh?
you'd hate to just ruin the I don't really know what to call it, but just
it's kind of like professional wrestling. I want it to be real.
Yeah,
Damn it,
I know. I want it to
be.
She's had a nose job. I don't know if that helps.
I could see that. Yeah, I mean, the shitty thing is all these people that are like actors and actresses, I just assume they've all had
they're just like rich and it
surgery.
just makes sense. You know what? Damn it. I'm going to say real.
Yeah, so
because I want to believe.
It's like Santa Claus.
You know, they're not too big. They're
she's a real thin, real
she's
small.
She's pretty thin. They're pretty big for her build.
I'll
go fake. I'll go fake.
Nah, you're wrong. You're wrong.
You guys, these are so fake.
Yeah.
So fake.
Disagree.
I could point out why they look fake here.
Please do.
Okay, so you see by like her hair, there. See how it like goes out like that? Natural boobs when you're sitting up, like, right there. Natural boobs when you're just standing, they aren't just like perky and like rounded out like that. You know what I mean? Looks so good, but
no. That's some good old fashioned natural side boob, folks.
And on the side there, it's like her bikini isn't even like holding up the bottom of her boob. It's like on the other tit. Yeah. On the other tit there. It's like they're so perky.
Disagree. All right.
They look great. But yeah, you can disagree. It's okay. I believed in Santa for a little too long too.
Fake or not, who gives a shit? They look great.
Those are tits.
Good for you.
I'm sure Ryan Reynolds doesn't give a shit.
Hell no.
I won't hold it against her. Okay.
Taysha. Well, I will say this is not a great angle for analysis, or am I wrong about that?
It was so hard to find a picture of her in a bikini. There's some on her Instagram, but I was strictly using my computer.
Okay. Also, I don't know. I only know her from whenever she was like Jesse Palmer for a season, whatever year that was.
Yeah, I don't know either outside of that. They do look...
They're so big.
Yeah.
They're big. She is pretty skinny. Can I... Oh, there we go.
Man.
See if
she is just so attractive.
She's an attractive one.
So pretty.
You know, looks pretty.
Those look so big and balloon-like.
But you could have some sort of apparatus that holds them in perfect position.
Yeah.
As opposed to the Blake Lively situation. I mean, they're not small tits.
Yeah, they're big.
But the shape looks correct to me, That one you're showing a little less. Here, I don't know, it looks pretty natural. This seems to be less of a perfect circle, more of a human shape.
Wes, what are your thoughts?
I'm gonna go real.
Yeah, me too.
In the words of Terry Hatcher and Seinfeld, they're real and they're spectacular.
Yeah. I think that they are real too, but this is the one I'm torn on because like there's some pictures that she posts where like from the side.
God. Sorry, I was just admiring. Apologies.
Hey, by all means. But also one time I scrolled back to her very first Instagram post and she's always had big boobs. So I kind of think that they're real.
Okay.
Real
it is. Gavel has been slammed. Real.
I always forget that she was married before. All right. I think we have like one more.
It's Cardi B.
I mean, it just has to be fake, yeah?
Probably fake. Yeah, a little too. Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Those are
It's like they're just like perfect circles, so I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
They're just hovering.
Fooling nobody. They are.
An absolute orbit.
Okay, actually, I think there's one more.
It's like when Michael Jackson did the moonwalk. It's like, how is he doing that?
Genevieve.
Okay,
Real,
I'm going to say real. Real, for sure.
I think real.
I think real, too.
Yeah.
Not too much.
She's really lost the plot with how she's acting this season, but there are other things about her that I do admire. And
are we going to get into a defense of Genevieve on this episode? That is something I was not anticipating, Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby. This is the wildest hill to die on. Let's just get into it off Genevieve here on her spectacular real breasts. You're not dying on this hill. She's insane. She's an insane person.
I don't think she's insane. Why is she insane? Ask yourself, why is she insane? I feel like Genevieve and I are a lot alike. So maybe just think of me. Am I insane?
Yeah, you
have tendencies. Well, I mean,
the way she inserts herself into shit that just does not concern her really annoys me. Like anything with Shanae, anything with that Sally chick, anything that happens with that happened with Justin when he was no longer when they were no longer talking. She just likes to be in the fucking mix. Her and Aaron have a thing going. And she just isn't. She isn't. She just cannot be satisfied with having a good thing. She just has to insert herself into shit she doesn't belong in.
Okay.
She's nosy and she's a bully. It is true.
She likes to be a mean girl. She's hot high school mean girl.
She thinks she can save the day. She thinks she has to affect everything around her. Just let it be.
Okay. And that's still going off the Sally situation, or when else have you seen her be a bully?
Well, she was being very nosy with what's his dick, the guy that, and that's a whole different thing, Shanae and Logan. But Shanae is talking about who's the hot guy that everyone likes now, Tyler. She's like, well, I'll go talk to him, and is like, no, that's the way I don't want you to go.
She just said, I will go to ease your mind because I know he's not with Brittany. So then she went and found him. She's like, oh shit, I'm not telling Shanae I found him. And we never even saw anything come of that. So I don't think she was being a bully there. That's
no, she was being nosy.
I wouldn't call that being a bully. It's just inserting herself.
That wasn't my point.
I would be nosy too. But okay, here's the thing. When we saw Genevieve, so we saw like the first night they were kind of revving us up to be reunited. And then on the second night, we saw the reuniting. Genevieve and Aaron's reunion was so sweet.
I agree.
It was
totally
really nice.
Agree. I think her and Aaron, I think all that is great. I think her with him, I mean, she's a little off her rocker, but I mean, I would be too in like her specific little deal she has with Aaron. But yeah, I thought that was really, really nice.
I think it was very specifically put in there how much Aaron was shitting on Shanae, and there's going to be
that was weird. That was
big time falling outs with somebody because he was like ruthlessly shitting.
Weird,
he was like taking it too far.
Honestly, I kind of agree, and she is.
He said like,
put her in a rocket to Mars. Get this chick out of here.
Put her in a straitjacket in a padded room.
It was so weird.
Let her figure it out.
I was in the kitchen cooking, and I had the TV volume really high, and I was like mostly listening, and I was like, "What the fuck's going on? What is he talking about?"
What's
it was
happening
so
here?
weird, so weird.
You kept saying like you need to go find a new personality.
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with her. It was I don't remember what it was even about.
I almost wonder if that was recorded at a different time later on, and they put it in here.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
Because it does seem weird that he would have any sort of strong feelings about her.
Well, him and Logan are like good friends, but still,
I didn't know that.
like, yeah. Well, they are like posting like TikToks and stuff together post Paradise, but
I guess it was like after she came back and had her talk with Logan and like kind of blew up, but not really. She handled it okay.
I felt like she was fine. Yeah, like I think anyone would be fine with that, or would be pissed with that rejection.
I agree. My only thing that she is like upset that he found a new connection and he found love. She was ready to fuck Tyler. She was gonna do it if Jill wasn't there. She was gonna have sex with him. She's gonna do the exact same thing. So it's pretty hypocritical of her to be like, I can't believe this. We left on such a good note. We were so close. And then
So
you just
stupid.
lie to me and fuck with me. Like, it's like, no, you were going to do the exact same thing.
She
You're
did
just
it
pissed
not
that
only
now you're ass out with no one to take your rose
100%.
or give you a rose.
Not only did she do it while they were away, but right in his face when that James guy was there, just like right.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's rewind a little bit.
Yeah.
We kicked off Monday night with Lace and Rodney, the breakup. That was tough to watch. Rodney was stutter stepping like no one's ever stuttered before.
That's a tough spot. I mean,
and Lace, okay, so like I felt like it was a little weird that they were doing so many like random like interviews with other people about Lace, and everyone was like, "Oh, I feel so bad for Lace." Like, why? Like, I mean, sure, that's sad, but like,
Lace
you don't
deserves
see that.
love.
Yeah, I was just so confused.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of hit me. It was a little sad. I mean, as sad as you can be for anybody that's willfully like going on the fucking Bachelor to like find an actual connection with somebody. It's like, I can't feel that bad for you, because that's exactly what the outcome of this is pretty much supposed to be, is you getting your heart broken. That's like what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, you can
saw
just
it
tell
coming from a mile away.
Sure, so did I. It doesn't necessarily make it less sad, and you can like kind of tell that she's like self-conscious and kind of has a lot of stuff going on about not feeling loved. So it's a little sad, but I don't know. That's them's the breaks, Lace.
Yeah,
that's fair. That's fair. Okay. Also, just another. I think that the other reason why they allowed Lace to go was so that Lace could tell the guys that the girls also had other guys at the house. So I thought that was strategic on their part, because up until the day before the girls came back, the guys had no idea.
For sure. The producers are in their bag. They're playing this so great. It's perfect. So Rick and Olu get booted. They're like, no one likes you. Take a hike. You're out.
That was tough.
That was rough.
Yeah.
I assume those guys had to have known that was like on the table going in. Or they're just like, what the fuck, man? I would have liked to at least go to the beach. I didn't even get to go to the beach. This is fucked. And also, it's so stupid because it's like, well, there's other girls there. How do we know none of those girls like me?
Right.
I feel like you need to, like, none of the girls that are on the beach now are getting like a nobody likes you, go home, you know?
I know. And I wonder, like, what we're going to see from the rose ceremony.
Like, how does this like Australian girl haven't been kicked out? Like, no one's even talked. I don't even know what she's doing. No one's even talked to her.
She's not doing anything.
It's kind of silly.
Like, how does she get to stay around? Like, no one.
There are no rules to this game. It's just kind of like, you go home, you're out, you're in, whatever, which is fine. I don't really care. It just do whatever.
So the other thing with Monday night is that we see Victoria F show some interest in, what's his name?
Alex.
And
he is
gorgeous,
like carved from granite, like 10 out of 10, smoke show of a dude, but just a total dud in my opinion.
Seems boring. Yeah,
seems boring as fuck.
I agree.
Nothing he says he says nothing. He says zero things.
Yeah, I don't think he has a true shot here, but I was glad to see her explore other options.
Yeah, he's like, they never really tell us this, but they said he's got a lot of money, I guess, too,
somehow,
which helps. And he's got his life figured out. Johnny seems like doesn't have a fucking job or does whatever he does.
Like, Johnny and Victoria don't make sense. Like, they do not make sense at all.
No. Yeah, the guy, Alex is the perfect foil to Johnny. He's his exact his polar opposite. Johnny and Victoria they work in the exact context that they've been living in. They're like spring break hookup type of thing. It's like, this isn't a real thing.
It's like, I went on vacation with my family. I found a hot cabana boy.
Yeah,
are you really going to move to be with the No, you're not. Okay, Johnny, we're not on the same level here. I think that he was very loyal because he knew he had to be. And now his time is gone.
I also saw, I think, Bobby, maybe you posting about this. Victoria is way better looking than Johnny, too.
Oh, like light years.
Did he get worse looking? He feel like he'll catch some weird angles. I'm like, okay, I don't know about this.
Okay, so this is what I was gonna say. Remember last season, I was like, he overdoes his eyebrows, like he waxes them so much. Well, they're grown out a little bit, but now I feel like he colors them in. Like they're like
Weird.
colored in right here. They look weird, and he needs facial hair or something.
He would look good with a beard, I think. I'm looking at his face now. I think it would shape up his face a little bit.
Yeah, he's got like small lips, and it kind of like, I just think he needs a little something.
Yeah, maybe.
He has nice eyes. I'll give him that. Nice eyes. Good looking eyes.
Yeah, we can end on these two. I think there's going to be a decision. I think the girls have the roses, right? I don't know. They showed a picture of her with a rose.
Yeah, they do.
That's true.
So,
or we're going to get
she picks, or
Alex, I think, probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
It seems like
okay. Another thing, what do you guys think about Victoria being like, oh, he's checking on my boxes? Like Johnny was like so wrapped up in that. Like, what the fuck's that mean? Like, do you guys understand that? Do you guys ever think that?
I mean, I understand it to an extent. Also, to know this guy for 7 hours and be like, he checks all my boxes. Probably
she was with him
hard
for a whole week.
Oh, well, okay. I don't know. Yeah, no, I think Johnny is just like panicked and scratching and clawing and pissed that he seemingly lost out to this other guy. So he's just, whatever she told him, he was going to be like, what the fuck? That's stupid that you think that. Right. I don't think he's speaking or thinking rationally. I think it's I don't know.
Yeah, he's in panic mode for sure. He's in self-preservation. He's trying to, I guess, win her back in some way and trying to fight for whatever he thinks they have going on. But I think I'm fine with the list thing, I guess. I do see where Johnny's coming from, and like, wouldn't you just like to?
Shouldn't you just love who you love?
Fall for the person, and hopefully, I guess, because Victoria is the first person who has really had like an actual conversation about. So I want this to be like after here, like, what does that look like? Do you make any money? Do you have somewhere to live? Like, I want to kind of hit the ground running.
Goals?
Like, I kind of want to have a family pretty quick. Like, are you cool with that? Like, I get her being like, she's taking it pretty seriously, and obviously Johnny's like, I don't know about all that.
I've never taken anything seriously in my entire life.
I don't know about that. So, like, I get her. It's kind of a weird. It's definitely I don't know, like a harsh, but like kind of a gross way. Like, oh, he's checking my boxes. It's kind of like it doesn't really hit the ears that well. I don't know how to describe it, but
yeah,
I get it. Like, obviously you have things that you're looking for.
Yeah, it feels like sort of a throwaway thing that she said that he just kind of latched onto to me.
Yeah,
like,
she has said it a lot though.
Yeah. Yeah.
So clearly she's looking for that. She's serious about doing that soon, I guess. I mean,
yeah. Okay, well,
there's something, I don't know what it is. There's something like procedural about, oh, he's checking my boxes. That just sounds like kind of fucked up. I don't know.
Okay.
You're not going into it with an organic.
It seems like very rigid.
Are you doing it because he looks? Yeah. Are you doing
like
it?
I could hand you a piece of paper and you could fill it out, and that would be what decided whether I did or did not want to be with you, rather than actually speak with you.
I would like you to write your net worth on this paper, and I will have a decision to you shortly.
I will marry you. I would like you to propose now. Thank you.
So I get. Sorry, yeah. Johnny doesn't really have any of those things going, so obviously he must be like, why don't we just go on vibes and like how we're feeling?
Right, because like we're vibing.
He's going to win that battle more often than he's going to win the, hey, let's have kids battle.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Anything else with those two? Serena and Brandon, I feel like it's a snooze fest. Do we even need to talk about them?
They try. Like, nice. Brandon was like, I'm just going to fucking go home, bro. I was like, shut the fuck up. I don't care, Brandon. Relax.
Yeah, you need to chill. And then when he was talking to the other guys, he's like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. When they were like in their feelings, I was like, Shut the fuck up. God, corny motherfucker.
Yeah.
Don't you guys love being in love? Brandon, don't be a fucking nerd. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. He's like, I'm so in love with her.
Real quick before we move on, she said Alex. Who do you think she gives the rose to? Alex or Johnny?
Alex.
Johnny for
I feel
sure.
like I really do. Oh, you think Johnny? I thought you said Alex.
No, I didn't say
Why?
Johnny. Or I didn't say Alex.
Why do you
Okay,
think that?
I really do think she's torn because I think Alex is a dud. Like he does check the boxes. Like he's got money, he wants a family, he's super attractive, etc. I do think she does like Johnny. I think she is torn. I think she'll choose Johnny as well, and then they like break up. I don't know. Then they like don't leave here together, or I don't know. I think she picks Johnny too.
Yeah, I think that we would have seen more of her and Alex's date and connection had she picked Alex. I think they'd be advocating for him a bit more in the editing.
They also have not kissed yet.
The move of him scratching her head, that came off as creepy to me. Thoughts?
Same.
I don't think it came off as creepy.
I do. Although it probably felt great. Probably felt nice. It felt like a weird move. She seemed to like it though a lot.
Yeah.
It seemed like they were trying to lead on that they basically didn't know each other at all. So in that context, a little creepy.
I think it was more so like they hadn't talked one-on-one, but everyone was like hanging out and talking in groups a lot, but she didn't want to talk to him one-on-one. And then he was like, in that moment, I thought you needed comfort. So I think it's like in certain contexts, it probably seemed a little creepy, but she seemed like she liked it.
Yeah, no, she liked it. But
and like, if a guy that looks like Alex just comes up and starts scratching your head, like you're gonna honestly scratch your head.
If he scratched my head, I might be like, damn, all right, maybe I.
If it was Rick, it would be like a jump scare.
Do not sneak up on me like that, Rick.
Dude, don't touch me, bro.
Gross.
Yeah. Let's talk.
That's actually what I was thinking. I was thinking another. It's like there's a different context to this where like Romeo does that, and you're like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude? You're disgusting."
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, it depends on the person for sure. And like if Alex would do that to Shanae, I don't know like how she would have handled it, but I think Victoria was like needing someone in that moment. She got it. So
yeah. Seemed like she referenced it several times. Seemed to be really into head scratchies for sure. Okay, let's talk. I thought it was like actually really refreshing for Brittany and Andrew to both be like, yeah, fuck it. We just like that's just not gonna work. Let's just we both got someone. Let's just bail. That was nice. Like that.
I thought that was nice too.
Yeah, it seems like there's a few people on the show that are like approaching it rationally. As rational as you can approach this, and other people are just like, broke my fucking heart. It's like, we were talking for a total of 5.5 hours. This is basically the equivalent of the scenario Bobby said of like, I met you like on vacation and we talked for like, it's literally what it is. We talked for like 2 days. It's like, I can't believe you talked to somebody else.
Right.
You don't know my last name. What are we talking about?
Right. You don't even have my phone number.
We had a couple good days. Did some making out, but yeah, I mean, I'm cool with just like the other person, so we good.
Yeah, that was great. That was great. So, we really saw a lot of Shanae and Genevieve's friendship. I think that was like Monday night when they were still at the house.
Yeah.
I think their friendship's great. They were just like ripping shots, dancing around. Loved it.
They're the same person.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They're the same person. They think they are never wrong about anything. They are egomaniacs, and they're fucking a little crazy. And they have a little bit of like a princess complex where anytime they don't get their way, they freak the fuck out. That being said, my note on this was we should get all these people super fucked up more often. It would be great.
Yeah. Boy,
the girls probably... Were they were fucked up. I'm surprised they showed that, to be honest. Like, I don't know. It seems like they like kind of keep away from that. Because there's got to be just hours of like unusable footage of these people just fucked beyond repair.
Super fucked up. Yeah, I know. But I thought it was so funny to watch because I feel like we don't get a lot of like the edit of them being drunk. So I thought it was funny.
That was funny.
We never really get any visual indication that any of them are having any fun with the way the edit is. You know what I mean? It's all just like, I'm worried about fucking
super
Sally
serious.
and Jenny and fucking, oh my God, this whole time I'm just Most of the time, they're probably not. They're probably just like, I'm getting fucked up, hanging out, having a good
Yeah,
time.
I
And
mean,
that's what Andrew
Right.
said. He's like, how were the vibes here? He's like, yeah, we just fucking partied. It was awesome.
it was
I know. I
awesome.
was like,
And
he's like, yeah, we had
I
fun.
always what's that girl's name? The girl that's with Tyler now? I can never remember her name.
Brittany.
Brittany's just
I
like,
like
fuck
Brittany.
you. Yeah, she's good.
Yeah, she seems very real, cool,
Mhm.
down to earth.
I think they're a good match. How do you feel about Brittany and Tyler?
I think it's good too. It seems
I
like it lines
think-
up.
I think she is a little, or I think he's a little better looking. Like he's settling a little bit, but I think he seems like so like teddy bear-ish that it works in that sense. Like,
I think you're sleeping
Here's
on
the
Brittany
thing.
a little bit, but maybe.
She's pretty good looking. I mean, you're not gonna get with any of these women and get with an unattractive woman, you know? Inherently, they're all very attractive.
yeah, I don't think she's unattractive. I just think like he is so attractive.
Sure.
I would like you to rank all the women from most attractive to least attractive in Paradise quickly, please. Give me like top 3 or 4 to you.
Okay, top. I feel like Genevieve is obviously like super pretty. I would say she's probably like the prettiest.
Oh, Victoria's definitely prettier.
Victoria's pretty.
Oh, I forgot about Victoria. Okay,
She's
so
number one.
Victoria's probably number 1, and then I would say Genevieve, and then I would say who else is there?
I would say Eliza. She's in my top 3.
Oh
Boy,
gosh,
She's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, she is. Okay, I feel good about that.
Okay. Basically, where does
Um,
Brittany come in on that? Where do you start considering her? Like pretty
Like,
quick to me.
She
She
I
better
mean,
looking than Shanae.
No,
Just knowing
To
Shanae
me-
just bumps her
To
down.
me, yes, I think so. Okay.
I think
I
Shanae
was
is
just I
very
think you're just
pretty.
sleeping on Brittany a little bit.
maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I could
You
be
could
that.
argue maybe Tyler's number 1, possibly.
Right.
In the running, sure. We could talk about that all day. That's a completely
Exercise
different
over.
podcast where we just
Exercise
rank
over.
how hot all the hot people are.
Okay, you know what we can do is talk about why is anyone calling Logan a hot commodity? I can't.
Everyone loves him. It's crazy.
I can't.
He must
like,
crush in person.
This dude's aura must be out of this world.
I'm fucking telling you, the first cocktail party, the first one, I'm like, that guy's charisma, I would suck him off right now. Like, it's something about the way he speaks and the way he talks, just like, dude, you could lead a cult. I am buying what you're selling, Logan. Like, you're saying that in a way, but the more you watch it, and whenever you like watch it with a critical eye, like we do, you're like, it's a little phony.
This guy's gross.
It seems. But
Yeah.
you know, like we said, first impression, that guy could tell you exactly what you want to hear 10 times out of 10. You'd be like, maybe this guy
Yeah.
is the hottest person I've ever met.
Yeah. He reminds me of a guy I went to college with that is like corny, but also the charisma. I don't even know how to describe him. Like 110%. I just don't get it. When people are like, he's a hot commodity, and then it's like a jump scare with him in like the massage chair, and it's like just his little face. And then he gets in the pool and he's got like no muscles. I'm like, what are we doing?
His bod looks a little better than it did on the last season he was on because he looked pretty doughy. He looks, he's hit the gym a little bit in between time, which thank God. I mean, he doesn't look bad. He just doesn't look like fucking Aaron or
Right.
Alex.
No muscle, really. Like no muscle tone.
Sure.
So,
yeah.
Hey.
Anything else from Monday night? I know. So speaking of Logan, he goes on a date with Sarah.
Yeah.
I think goes on a date with Sarah. That's whatever. She seems to
so
just
boring.
be
She's
into
like
it.
a robot. I think she's like a robot. She's just like, I don't even know.
She seems to be into him. But then he bails for Kate.
Yeah.
And the sparks fly.
You guys.
He's like, I'm in love. She's crazy.
You love her?
I love her. She's fucking insane.
I fucking hate her.
Oh,
well, yeah.
I think we think the same thing about her.
Yeah, I think that she is like so robotic and like everything that she says, I'm just like, this bitch is awful.
She will ruin your goddamn life.
Yeah, definitely.
She's got a graveyard of men who she is decimated, I'm sure.
Oh,
yeah, and I almost feel like she's just going for Logan because she knows that Shanae had him.
100%. She said it.
She literally said, like, "Oh, I triumphed over her." Like, what the fuck?
They were on the same season with Clayton, and she hates that bitch, and she wants to get back. I don't think she gives a shit about Logan at all.
No, they don't seem
'Cause we
like they
see
have
it.
any chemistry.
We see on the next episode, she just goes on a date with someone else.
Yeah.
Right.
For
One of
sure.
the twins, right? And she's
Oh
like
my
34
God.
and Logan's like 26, which
And
I
the
think
twins are
that's
like
weird.
fucking 18. Those kids are like
Those kids.
unbelievable.
I mean,
the twins showed up.
I was trying to think. Yeah, I mean, she could for sure know that Logan was with Shanae, I guess. I was trying to think if there's... Because do you think people are like revealing their hand? Like if you're in Logan's situation where like, I like Shanae, but I'm open
I mean,
to
she could
this.
just
I'm
ask
probably
the
not
other
gonna...
girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, none of the girls would know, you know what I mean?
Well,
she's
Danielle.
with
Danielle would know.
Danielle. How... Yeah,
Michael's.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
But also, like, I think they're all kind of talking about it. Like, I'm sure that
Yeah.
everyone's like, oh, because she was with Jacob. So I'm sure that, she was with Jacob and then got the little whiff that that Logan was with Shanae, and she was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cause so much ruckus. I'm gonna get some screen time and get an Instagram following of a lifetime.
How about Kate? Do we have anything else from night one, or can we move on?
Kate and Jacob and Logan, the scene where he's talking to her and Jacob sits down and like kisses her, and then she's like, we probably, Jacob, I got this date card, we should go talk. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was good.
That's what I was going to go to. Do we have anything else prior to that? That's what I wanted to talk about.
Because that was episode 1, right? Yeah. That was the big thing for me in that first. Yeah, that was the first episode.
Okay.
Dang. Okay.
And then they go on the date. I think in the next episode. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's in my.
I thought it was. You know what? Good on Jacob. He went after Kate and then got dumped. And then he could. I mean, she probably would have found it anyways. But then he went to Jill and was like, "Hey."
He was.
It's not
unless
work.
your man. Yeah.
Unless your man handle that very well.
Would have just been like, "Hey, Jill, you want to be in love again?
Been great over here. Been thinking about you a lot.
Yeah, babe."
Thought he handled that well. Although,
Jacob may be the nicest person on this whole show.
Yeah, he seems so nice. And I feel...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I feel like he's very in tune with himself, which a lot of these guys might not be. Like, he keeps talking about like meditating. He's making a point to like work out each day, which like not even working out's not only good for your physique, but like for your mental psyche.
For sure.
So yeah, I feel like he seems like a sweetie pie. Like, not a whole lot going on up there, but definitely sweet.
No, good intentions.
The other thing, I'm sure Kate, she like made out with him. He's like, I would like to fuck this guy, and she talked to him for a while. I was like, you are not
and I'm
very
sure
invigorating to speak to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that someone said that they hooked up. I'll have to look back. I can believe that.
Just another notch on Kate's belt.
Like, are we to believe none of these people have had sex to this point in the show? No.
Normally they would show the boom boom room, but yeah, I guess not.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, Jacob. I believe that they would both do that. Jacob handled it pretty well, and then I thought he handled it with Jill very well, and I thought Jill took it pretty well. She was bummed. She didn't freak out. She's kind of like, "Damn, this sucks. I'm gonna leave."
I agree.
I thought she handled it great.
She waited to see the girls to cry, which I'm sure that's really hard, but she like definitely kept her pride together, which I was happy about.
The ride out when she was just I let a Lyft driver make me cry.
Yeah.
What's her other line?
Jacob, you sold your couch for cash.
Yes.
You have no couch.
Yeah. That is so funny too, because that shows that like they were having these conversations and we like didn't get to see that, but I would love to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she took her crystals. She took her crystals and she left.
Yep. I really thought they seemed like a compatible couple. I was kind of surprised that he didn't think that. So, oh well.
Like, I mean, I'm kind of looking around and I'm just like wondering what moves does he have left? Like, what else is?
We know the moves. Shanae.
Shanae.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to think in my head. Immediately, my thought is no, that will not go well because she is mean and he is nice.
Yeah.
But maybe he'll just lay down and take it, and she can just be mean to him.
I do feel like he has like some backbone, but he'll just be like, yeah, not really
Look.
digging the vibes. I'll see you later, Shanae. I hope your life goes well. He won't get mad
Girls
about it,
girls have the roses. So, I mean, she's got to pick someone. We know that we're seeing her for another week. So, I mean, her other option is what? Like the Australian guy?
Which I'm stunned she wouldn't
can't
pick. I
believe
mean,
he's.
I guess they're kind of the same guy in some ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I don't
We don't know
know
how much, like how dumb he is, but they're like both super jacked and kind of look similar.
Yeah.
He's not that cute though.
He looks kind of old.
Yeah, like a little crusty.
Been out in the sun for too long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what
Hot
scares
piece
me?
of ass, though.
Kangaroos. There's nothing scarier than a kangaroo. I swear to God.
Should
Really?
am I not up on game? Should I be more scared of roos?
Yes. Are you kidding?
I mean, they'll
Why?
kick your ass for sure.
Like, look up. I'll send you some TikToks because I stumble across those and they're fucking so scary.
Like in
look
what
how
way?
big they are. They're so big. I'm talking like the big red kangaroos.
Like, are they mean?
Yes, like super fucking mean.
Huh.
Wild kangaroos like could rip
How to survive
head
a kangaroo attack. Kangaroo attacks man in Australia.
Like pull up one of the big red ones. They're like super muscular.
Yeah, it's not like Kangaroo Jack. We're talking these guys are assholes.
It's like, and they like kind of have like a pretty like human like face almost, like, or expressions.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so scary. That's so scary.
Oh, hit it. Oh, damn.
Fuck him up, Grandpa.
That's a double leg takedown. Yeah, no, we see the person. You don't have to start.
Wow.
It looks like a kangaroo, but that's not even a red one.
What is a red kangaroo? All right. Well, whatever. We got a little sidetracked there.
Yeah, either way.
Oh my God. Hold on. You just need to look up big red kangaroo. Like, look at that.
Yeah,
thing.
like I've seen them.
I've seen them.
You're not scared of that?
Well, I mean, yeah, I just assume they're like nice for some reason.
No, they're super fucking mean.
Like they would just mind their business if I kind of walked near them.
I don't think so.
Isn't that weird how like cartoons and stuff, they'll just be like, we decide kangaroos are nice, and now everyone thinks kangaroos are nice.
Right.
Bears,
like
50-50.
That looks like a tiger standing up. Like, that's so scary.
Damn, dude fucking works out. Damn.
I know.
I think my thing is like a kangaroo could kill me, but like kangaroos don't eat meat, so they're not like in a way like a bear or a tiger. It's like I'll rip you to shreds. A kangaroo would just beat the living shit out of me and be like,
yeah,
right,
broken bones, concussion.
Yeah, a tiger would like to. They would like to consume you. Yeah.
Yeah. But the tiger death would be much quicker.
Yeah, it'd probably just be like some brain bleeding with the kangaroo. You just sit there and look up at the outback stars and die slow. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Boy, we've really spiraled into a dark place here.
Anyway,
what
else do we got?
Yeah,
Shanae,
I mean, Logan, Kate, Shanae.
Oh, Shanae should have beat the shit out of Kate. That would have been so fun.
Yeah.
Shanae's tall. How tall is Shanae?
She's big. She's a big
5'10", pretty tall.
Wow.
Yeah, I would guess around then. I bet she played sports. I bet she was like...
Oh, I bet she kicked ass.
Really good at volleyball or something and bullied all the other girls. Oh, I bet she was so bad in high school.
Yeah. So the scenes where the guys were playing like sharks and minnows and trying to like get like their vertical high enough to get the lanterns or whatever, that was so funny. I feel
they were not even close to those lanterns.
No.
The confidence that you could look at something that high and be like, in 3 feet of water, I could jump up and touch this is fucking insane.
Right.
None of them got within a foot.
I feel like when I get drunk, I have that mentality where I'm just like, I could definitely do that.
I could probably dunk.
I could hurdle this, right?
Like I once told Tommy I could beat him in a foot race.
Yeah,
And
we know.
I like stood by that.
We know.
Yeah, probably not.
You can't.
Give me a pair of Pumas.
Well, that sways it a little bit, obviously.
Right,
That,
like the really thin little Pumas.
yeah, that tilts the scales.
Right. He just remember he does have bad knees.
He could have no knees.
Okay. You're done.
I'm just saying.
Anyway, can we also talk about how Jacob was like, "You've got a unique personality."
That is not something.
That's not a compliment.
No, that's not something I want to hear in a breakup situation.
In a breakup, that's tough. That's a tough thing to hear. Overall, I feel like it was just there was so much that it's hard to even talk about it all because there was just so much happening the whole entire episode.
Yeah, the big chunk was the Kate Shanae deal. To me, and maybe it feels a little bit preconceived because Kate is very much like masterminding this whole thing. But it seems like too perfect almost that like this is worked out this way. And it's probably is just because Kate is doing it, but some of the like connections on the show and stuff, they like my antennas go up like these people actually pick this, or are they doing it because it's good TV? Not that it matters, I guess, or that I care, but that one specifically, it's like it all seems a little too neat and perfect for a rivalry.
It's a good point.
I think they tried to make the rivalry with Genevieve and Shanae, and that didn't work. So
got drunk and became friends.
Right,
it's pretty funny.
Besties.
Something I think that Bobby's going to be annoyed about. What the fuck are we doing? Justin's just back. He just gets to come back.
Stupid. I was so confused by that. I wonder
who wants that.
I wonder if there's a girl on the beach that's like, "Oh, I'm really just thinking about Justin." So like,
there is. It. They wanted to throw.
Eliza.
They wanted to throw a wrench into that. Eliza's into Justin. So they've referenced a few times, like you were on my list of people I wanted to see. They have to like submit that, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so that's why he's back. That's why he's back.
They have to know that.
How fucked up is it? It's like, well, if Eliza wasn't having such a good time with somebody, we wouldn't let him back. But only if she's like got a good thing going, we have to fuck with your brain a little bit.
Right. It's so crazy.
I wonder if they considered that with Brandon and Serene, because they're kind of in a similar spot. Because I don't know. They probably just want to have like a solid. They want to have a solid couple, and they would like fuck with everybody else.
I think they were both the top of each other's list, though.
And I think it got so serious so fast. There was like never an opportunity where they even could have. They were both like, as soon as they both stepped on the beach, they're like, yeah, you're my person the whole way through, basically.
Yeah. And like, that's why I kind of think like Brandon was posting about Serene and all of that, but I would just find it really hard to believe if they weren't seriously talking before this.
Yeah. Surely. I mean, maybe not, but surely.
Yeah. I just thought that was interesting. They let him back. They let, what's her name?
The
doctor, Kira, come back for a second. I don't know. Why wouldn't they just let like Rick or Olu come down to the beach rather than Justin again?
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
Also, like Justin is such a fucking zero.
Loser.
He's a pouty little bitch. I don't want to see him.
Stupid. I fucking hate him.
He bugs the shit out of me. He really does.
I know it's at the very end. I don't know if anyone has anything else, but we see Jasenia grab Tyler and go off and have to talk. What was that about? That seemed kind of out of left field.
I do not like Jasenia. I didn't like her on the season that she was on. I don't like Sarah. I don't like any of the new girls, really, to be quite honest. It seems like they picked drama-filled girls and they picked really calm guys, which honestly kind of pisses me off because it's like, come on, why do the girls always have the disadvantage on this fucking show?
Yeah, they make out a lot more of the women to be villains in this season than guys, I think. I'm trying to think of how many. Maybe that's not true. Romeo was a villain. Fucking Pizza Boy was a villain, but he's like wasn't even a real person.
Peter,
so that almost doesn't even count. Logan, it like flips every week whether we're supposed to like him or not like him.
Yeah. I don't know. Is there anyone else that we saw in the upcoming previews that we don't know or that we haven't seen come down yet besides Justin? Because I don't think.
Twins.
Twins,
Oh.
Basil.
The twins.
What about girls? I guess we're
And
good on
Hayden.
girls.
Rough around the edges, Hayden.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Oh,
Hayden's who takes Kate on a
Kate.
date.
Oh, him and Kate are
That's gonna be
They're gonna hit
electric.
it off. They're gonna hit it off.
They
Fucking
both
sparks.
I wonder who
Yeah.
they voted for.
They're bad people. They're gonna like each other.
I wonder who they voted for.
It's just brutally obvious. But oh boy, I can't wait. It's so good. It's so good. Great TV.
Yeah, Hayden's gonna be great, I think. I hope. Because as shitty as it was, he was not afraid to fucking let that thing fly when he was on the season. He's like, I'm going to say exactly what I think and feel, no matter how shitty or how anyone takes this, which is what you want.
I wonder if Rambo is still alive.
Probably not. Oh, that's going to be a good 12 minutes of the show that I just want to fast forward through.
Surely not, right?
I mean, that dog's dead as shit, right?
I mean, you would fucking think, but I mean, sure, that sucks. But like, if my dog was dying of cancer, like Bruce, do you really think if someone was like, you want to go on this dating show? I'd be like, get fucked. There's no way I'm leaving that dog.
Yeah.
So like, you don't really love your dog that much. And you took his favorite toy, you fucking loser. I just hate him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's the worst. The twins. We didn't ever get a good shot at really who they were or what they act like. I think we all have a preconceived notion that any identical twins are just a little bit strange.
Yeah.
Probably rightfully so, maybe not. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the dynamic of like, are they trying to leave each other's side ever? Are they going to follow each other around?
So, okay, here's a fun little thing about multiples. I was talking to my nail lady the other day, and I have never noticed this before, but we were just talking about like ex-boyfriends and everything. I have dated 3 multiples. Isn't that weird?
Meaning like twins, triplets, etc.
So yeah, like
that's what that means.
I had a boyfriend that was a triplet, another one that was a twin, another one that was a twin.
Really?
That's wild. That seems impossible.
Crazy.
That seems like 1 in a million.
Yeah.
Like,
Isn't that so weird?
Like
I didn't even notice it. I didn't notice it until we were talking about it. And I like mentioned, because my first boyfriend was a triplet, and I was like, that's kind of weird. So I mentioned it, and then she said something like, oh, multiples are like kind of off. Like multiples are never normal. And I was like, oh yeah. I was like, my next boyfriend who also cheated on me was a twin. And then I was like, man, that's weird. And then my boyfriend right before Tommy was also a twin.
What are you doing there, Wes?
Sorry, video displayed. I think that means that you're gonna have twins.
Seeker?
You're gonna have twins.
For sure.
The math isn't mathing there.
Tommy is an evil twin that we don't know about.
I like that better.
Oh, I like that so
long
much
lost
better.
Bizarro World Tom.
I think Tommy probably absorbed a twin.
Yeah, he might just be 2 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes more sense. That's why his butt's so big. There's like a fetus somewhere in there.
Yeah. I think I like the idea that there's like a Timmy Polakis out there, though. That's like the evil version. Or maybe Tommy's the evil version.
Yeah, like there's a nice one floating out there somewhere.
Timmy Polakis.
Yeah, that's a good one. But I also have another idea that I think could be very, very fun. I think when we're going into the final week, have you guys seen where people have like those like themed drinks? Like you have to make a drink. I think we should each make a drink that is based on something like a character related to Paradise. I think that would be electric for the finale, and we can explain it and why. Because, like, have you seen the TikToks where it's like all of us have to make a drink that's like our ex-boyfriend, and like some of them will be in a little trash can or whatever?
Yeah.
I think we should do it.
I remember you did that with some of your friends for one of the finales.
We were going to. It got canceled.
Oh, I know. You made one still, though, right?
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe you just sent me the TikTok or something that I saw.
Yes, I probably did that. But yeah,
All
so
right.
just let that sink in. I think that
Let
could
that
be
marinate.
very good. I
How
think
many
that could be
episodes
very
do we
good.
have left?
It ends November 1st, right?
Surely not. That'd be next week. November 1st in
Never
5
mind.
days, so it's definitely not then.
Shit. Okay. Well, fuck me. I don't know when it ends, and I never like to Google that because then I see spoilers.
Let's see if I can go. No, I can't. See all maybe. I don't know. There's definitely a couple more weeks left, I think.
Hey, Wes, did you dress up for Halloween today?
I had an in-office thing, yeah.
What did you go as?
So Parker and Serena and Hudson were all there. They brought Hudson for our in-office, and we were the Wizard of Oz folks.
How cute. So
Can I
you're
get?
the
Let
Tin
me.
Man?
Oh no, let me guess.
Yeah.
I want to guess what Wes. Oh, never mind.
You blew it.
I was gonna guess.
Hudson was a cute little lion. It was very nice.
So was it like a family party or what was this work activity?
Yeah, a lot of people in the office have kids, so they came in and like trick or treated, and some people they had a little chili cook-off. We had like 5 or 6 people brought in chili. We had some judges for that. Some spouses were the judges for that. It was
I bet
nice.
the smell in there was crazy.
Damn.
It was good. Had a couple drinks. It was good.
Wow, how fun. Okay. Love that for you. Are you guys dressing up for Halloween this weekend for any parties?
I wasn't planning on it. I don't have
No, I
anything
doubt it.
planned if I'm going to, so I don't think so. I am pretty anti-Halloween. I think it's kind of mid.
Okay, Hailey Bieber.
On the tier list of holidays, it falls pretty low for me.
Damn. I like Halloween. I think dressing up is so fun.
I'm not into it that much.
I think the ideation is fun, and then the first like 45 minutes are fun, and then after that, it becomes a pain. Either it's a pain or your costume kind of sucks and you just phoned it in and you feel like a dumb. Well, some people are just like, whatever. It's like, just don't even show up then if you're going to be like 3 Hole Punch Jim or whatever the fuck.
Or like
so, yeah, for me, not a big Halloween person.
Okay.
To me, it's like, it's a little odd that adults even celebrate Halloween. Like, it is just very much a children's holiday. Not that all holidays aren't kind of inherently children's holidays, I guess, but I think it's a little insane how many people living around me like have their house decked out for Halloween. Giant red flag. If you have like cobwebs and skeletons and fucking little black cats set up in your yard, red flag.
I don't really decorate a whole lot for Halloween. I mean, I have some stuff, but I really do like it. I think it's fun to dress up and like see people be stupid. And it's kind of cool. It's creative. Not a lot of holidays are super creative.
We have a guy that works in our office that came as Pitbull for Halloween and looks identical to him. It was incredible. He won the costume contest. It was
Is he
good.
actually bald?
Yeah.
Nice. That helps.
Yeah, extra points if he shaved his head for the costume.
No, it was so good. He had perfect sunglasses, bald head, had a little bit of a goatee, like and he had a gray suit on with the white undershirt or the white shirt, and the collar all flared out. It was excellent.
That's like my worry is doing something like that and like you sort of just look like a normal guy, so people are like, "Who are you?" But if it really hits, it's great.
Oh no.
There's so many things that I would think to dress up as because there's nothing worse than doing a Halloween costume and people being like, "So what are you?" When they see your costume, you're like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
They just walk around. It's like, "Oh, I'm dressed up like an asshole." I guess that's my costume.
Right. Like just fuck me.
I'm a guy.
Yeah. What's the best costume that either of you have ever had?
Mr. Clean for sure.
Oh, I remember that. That was funny.
I did like
some pretty good ones.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of great ones. I did like a redneck thing once with a mullet.
Damn, I was a fat hillbilly in 4th grade.
Yeah, nice. I did that once. I'm trying to think of different stuff.
Around that time, like 4th, 5th grade, I went as Justin Timberlake one year when NSYNC was real hot. That was pretty awesome. Jean jackets, like you read about. Oh yeah.
Damn, that's amazing.
It was pretty sick. Pretty sick. Tommy and I went as Ninja Turtles one year.
I actually went as a Ninja Turtle one year too.
Never been a Ninja Turtle.
I was a Power Ranger for like 12 straight years.
Okay, that actually checks out.
I think I was Buzz Lightyear one year.
These
are like when I was a child, like a kid.
Yeah, I was Brennan last year. I was Janice Ian from Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That was you and Tommy's. That was a good costume.
That was a great one. I loved that. I was the superstar girl, like that has her pits.
Oh yeah. Not a lot of good adult ones for me, really. I'm trying to think. I don't really have any good
No,
ones.
all mine are very thrown together at the last minute.
It's okay to be lame.
Yeah, it is. It really is. I don't know. I want to get Michaela to convince her to do Skylar White and Walter White. I think that would be good. But
that would be so
she's
good.
never seen Breaking Bad. And she doesn't like dressing up, so she could just dress like a normal person, basically. And
she
that could be her costume.
I think
she doesn't like dressing
perfect.
up?
No, she hates costumes, I guess, apparently.
Match made in heaven.
I don't necessarily. I think I hate the holiday. Like the dressing up is kind of whatever, but yeah, I don't know. Just not my favorite holiday.
Fair enough. Fuck it. Anything else new?
I don't think so.
Taylor Swift's album came out, so if everyone could go ahead and listen so that we could talk about it, that'd be great.
I've listened to all of it. It's pretty good. You know, Taylor's good. She's just never my my absolute fave, but I can tip of the cap. The music sounds great. She makes great music. She is an expert marketer and knows how to keep those little fans wrapped around her finger.
Definitely.
And you guys are all fucking nerds.
Yeah, her like ability to write lyrics is out of this world. And if you don't agree, then you just simply don't listen. It's pretty like poetic.
Yeah, no, she's a good songwriter for sure.
Very good songwriter.
So yeah, just give her a listen.
Prefer the older stuff. We'll see how this one hits the ears. Hope it's really good.
Wes, can you listen and text me?
Okay,
just give it a listen.
Okay, fuck. What's your nope, never mind. I'm not even gonna ask.
Yeah, don't ask.
All right. I have homework. I'm gonna do that and we'll talk about it on the next episode.
Sweet.
Are you gonna pass?
Sounds good.
No, probably not. Okay.
No, I hope I love it.
Yeah, I hope you do too, buddy. I like it. It's all right. Taylor's whatever, guys. Get the fuck over it.
Oh my god.
Damn. You're gonna get canceled online.
Yeah, I think I just want to. That's my issue. I want to have some sort of strong opinion on it, and I just don't. It's like it's pretty good.
Okay, fine.
It's pretty good. Didn't blow my dick off. She's never made bad music in her life, though. It's
right. I feel like a lot of her stuff, like as it settles, you begin to like it more too. Like I never put on. There have been a few albums that I've put on where I'm immediately the first listen through. I'm like, oh my fucking god, I'm obsessed with every song. Like I feel like it has to like marinate a minute.
I'm that way with any music. Anytime I listen to an album one time, like I don't know, that was all music. It was
right. You have to listen to it like in the car. Like anytime I'm like hyped up about an album, I have to put it on and like drive around for a minute.
The car test it's important.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a whole different context.
Yeah, for sure. So just let me know.
Yeah, I'll go put it on right after this.
Please. Sweet. Well, great. Can't wait for next week.
Can't wait for next week. I don't know how many of these we have left. We'll bring back the tier maker. We got to update our tier next week for the
after the next rose ceremony.
Yeah, we have way too many people. Just an absolute.
Let's thin the herd. Thin the herd, and we'll re-tier the cast. We'll do that next week. So stay tuned for that. We'll be back next week. Thanks for listening to this one, and we'll see you for episode 106.
Hugs and kisses.
Bye.
Peace.